Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Cheers. You are now watching Create a Steady Hustle with Liquid Cash.
I was having a consultation call the other day, right? And this guy asked me, man, is it okay to go on a date and spend money? And I was like, what you mean? He's like, I mean, you know, if I meet a girl, I don't really know her, is it okay for me to, you know, take her to a nice restaurant or, you know, do something adventurous, you know, or just go for a walk in the park? And I was like, come on, man, what are you talking about? What you mean go for a walk in the park, man? That's broke nigga shit, you dig? Yeah, that's niggas who ain't got no money. That's niggas who penny pinching, man. If you see a female you like and you want to get to know her, man, you take her out on a nice dinner, man. You feel me? Yeah, you take her on a nice dinner. You do something that's, you know what I mean, warrant for you to get to know her. You don't do no broke ass shit and go for a walk in the park. That's cool for a female you already know. So any nigga that ever told you just go for a walk in the park, and if she doesn't want to do that, that means she don't really like you. That's a broke nigga's mentality. You dig? When you out here and you dating and you mingling and you having it your way, you got money in your pocket, because you shouldn't be dating if you don't have money in your pocket. If you penny pinching, you shouldn't be dating. You dig? You should stay on the sideline and watch other niggas do it, but you shouldn't get in the game. You feel me? If you have to worry about, should I take this lady to a nice restaurant? If you got to worry about the amount of money you're going to spend, if you got to worry about if you should go on a date or go walking in the park and save money, you shouldn't be dating, man. You dig? That's a broke nigga's mentality. When you out here and you in the dating world, women like nice dinners, man. If you trying to go somewhere with her, you trying to do something with her, you trying to involve yourself in her life, that's the least you could do. That's just the bare minimum. You gotta go on a nice dinner date, a 5-star restaurant. That's just me though, because I'm a fly nigga. I like to do fly shit. You feel me? So I'm gonna go to a nice restaurant. You dig? Now you don't gotta go to a 5-star restaurant if your pockets is funny and you worrying about your money. You can just go to a regular restaurant in your neighborhood. No Applebee's, no what's they call? What they got the other? No BJ's. No what else they got? No what's they call that? Oh man, what's the name of that restaurant people was talking about a lot? They was always mentioning this restaurant a lot. Was it called? I can't remember the name of the restaurant. Leave it in the comment section, y'all. Y'all know the restaurant I'm talking about. Everybody was mentioning this restaurant. People, was it okay to go to this particular restaurant? In my opinion, take her to a nice restaurant, somewhere she probably haven't heard about before, something she haven't done before. You dig? Do something out of the ordinary. You feel me? Come with bearing gifts. It could be small. It don't have to be nothing big. It could be something super subtle, super small. And you know, women appreciate certain things like that. It could be one stem of rose. The long stem though, can't be the small ones. It could be one stem of rose you come to the dinner with. If you want to be on some fly Playboy shit, you dig? Now, if you want to be regular degular, you come with nothing. You dig? And that's just how you gonna move. But if you come bearing a gift, something small, something subtle, nothing to make her feel like you a trick, just something to let her know that you appreciate her taking the time out to come ride with you or vibe with you, you dig? So don't listen to nobody that tells you, hey, take her for a walk in the park. Nah, you do that to a woman that you already know, and you know, do fly shit like that because y'all have a rapport, y'all have a relationship, so y'all can have, you know, y'all can talk and y'all can vibe and y'all can chill. All my life I heard the expressions, you gotta fake it to make it. But I never really subscribed to that concept, because I believe you gotta think it to make it. See, whatever the mind of man can conceive and bring itself to believe, he can achieve. Change your mind and you can change your life.
Take a whiff, I'm the black Richie Rich. Do it all on my own. I ain't never need a cause it's all in the wrist. She in love with the sniff. I'm in love with the bricks. Like I'm short, like I'm thick. Make a bust like the rhyme. Only hit it one time.
But a female that you just meet, man, listen, man. The best thing you could do if you really trying to get somewhere with her, Take her to a nice restaurant or do something fly, something that you think she's never done before, and just vibe with her, you dig? And get to know her. You dig? And if you can't do that, you worrying about your money, man. You worrying about your money, you shouldn't be on a date, period. You feel me? You should use that money to figure out how to get some more money. Put that money to work for you. You dig? You can't be worried about your pockets when you out here in the dating world. That's the last thing you should be worried about. See, me, I go to nice restaurants by myself or with my homeboys. We do that on a regular. So taking a female out to a nice restaurant is nothing. That's regular degular. I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to do that anyway. That's a part of my rapport. That's a part of my lifestyle. That's who I am. I don't eat at certain places no more. You dig? We don't do the Chick-fil-A. We don't do the In-N-Out. We don't do the, the regular shit that, everybody else doing. We don't do the Popeyes. We want to eat. We go to a nice restaurant and we sit down and we chop game and we fellowship and we eat and we enjoy ourselves, and we in an establishment that, raises our vibration because it's a nice establishment with beautiful people walking around and they having money and they having it their way. Now, if you're not there yet, take your ass to the job site and put some more hours in, do some overtime, whatever you got to do. But stack your paper so you can live that way. But if you ain't had no money and your shit looking funny, you shouldn't be on no date anyway. You dig? So that's one of the consultation I had the other day, and I had to school this kid on some game, let him understand that, that's the bare minimum when you trying to, be out here in the dating world doing your thing, man. Taking a woman out on a nice dinner date is the bare minimum. You dig? You shouldn't even be thinking about the amount of money you're gonna spend. That's a broke mindset. You dig? That's a broke nigga's thought process. You feel me? You trying to have money, you trying to live a lavish life, and you trying to really be having it. You can't be thinking that way, you dig? You got to be out here moving and grooving, doing things that the normal nigga is not thinking about doing. You feel me? I just wanted to put some paint where it ain't, man. That's all, man. Forgive me if I hurt anybody's feelings. And ladies, don't let no nigga take you to a walk in the park on the first date, man. Yeah, don't let no nigga run that game on you talking about, oh, we gonna go for a walk in the park, and if you like me, you don't mind going for a walk in the park. Man, don't let no nigga run no cheap ass game like that on you, man. These niggas ain't cheap, they broke, man. You dig? That's what it is, man. These niggas ain't cheap, they broke. That's just what it is, man. You don't gotta front, you don't gotta fake it. You don't gotta try to say, oh, if you really like me, you'll go for a walk in the park with me. Nah, just keep it 100, man. Let her know you broke and you ain't got it, man. You feel me? So going on a dinner date is not what you're trying to do because you ain't got it. I prefer you to keep it 100 and keep it real like that than to fake the funk and try to act like you something you not. Trying to act like you so player. Hey, let's go for a walk in the park, and if you really rocking with me, you'll walk in the park with me. Man, she don't know you from Adam and Eve, man. She don't know if you gonna kidnap her. She don't know if something is gonna go left in the park. She don't know what's going on in this park, man. You dig? So take her to an establishment where she feels safe and comfortable. You dig? And that might be at a nice restaurant. Yeah, I know what it is, man. I'm just doing what I do when I do what I does, man. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I just got to tell you what it is, man. You feel me? Let me read the comments, see what's going on. Somebody said, it's not about the money and what I'm spending. It's about me knowing why she's here. And if I start off paying for nice experiences, I will never know why she's here. If she's here for me or she's here for the money. Listen, man. You'll know if a woman is there for you or she's there for the money, man. You taking her on a nice date or taking her on a walk in the park is not going to make any difference. You should have enough discernment, enough understanding and knowledge about the person that you're talking to know if she's there for you or for the money. And nice experiences is something you should be doing for yourself anyway, right? This is the life you should be living anywhere, regardless. This is just something you do on a Tuesday, a Monday. So you doing something nice for a woman ain't something extra or out the way, because it's something this is a part of your lifestyle. This is a part of the experience of being with you. You dig? So it ain't like you doing something out of your way for her. Nah, you're going to eat at this restaurant regardless. She's just there to accompany you. Someone to talk to, someone to vibe with. And if she's qualified, then you might take on another date. And once you understand who you're dealing with, you don't got to do that no more, or do that every time or every other day. Nah, because a woman that's really with you, she don't care if you take out. Y'all could just chill in the crib, Netflix and chill, and she's cool. She's satisfied. She's okay with that. You dig? So you got to have enough discernment, enough game to know when a woman is there for you or when she's there for the money. And they're going to tell on themselves anyway. If you pay attention, all you need is the first date. You don't need a second and third date to know if a woman is there for you or the money. The first date is going to tell you everything you need to know about her. All you got to do is pay attention. That's what it's really all about. Paying attention. You're not there to talk about yourself. You're not there to brag about what you driving, what you wearing, how you living. Nah, you're not there to talk about none of that. You there to find out more and more about her. You dare to ask her the questions. Find out who she is. And she's going to tell on herself, because you're going to let her talk, and you're going to be a good listener, because that's the art of communication. Don't listen to respond. You listen to absorb the information, and then use discernment to figure out if she's worthy to be in your presence a second time. It's really easy. You dudes make it more complicated than it need to be. It don't have to be complicated. It's easy as baking cake. You dig? The one that's in the box, not the one from scratch. That's a little difficult. You feel me? So yeah, don't hurt your head about this shit, man. Don't hurt your head about it. She gonna tell you everything you need to know, man. Trust me. Trust me on that. She gonna tell you how to have her. She gonna tell you if you could smash on the first night. She's gonna tell you everything within that first meeting. Trust me. She's gonna tell you if she's a gold digger. She's gonna tell you if she's on a job, if she's dedicated to taking care of her business, her career, if she's going to school, is she focused, who she lives with. She's going to tell you everything on that first date. All you got to do, which is very easy, is ask the right questions and pay attention to the answers. How y'all doing over here on TikTok, man? What's poppin', man? How y'all doing over here, man? I'm on TikTok, by the way. So y'all, if y'all see me turn left and don't know why I'm turning left or whatever, I'm on TikTok and I'm on Facebook Live. So, you know, I got to chop it up with my peoples as well. So if you got a question in the comment section on TikTok or Facebook, y'all could definitely come over here on Create a Steady Hustle on my YouTube, and you could definitely ask me whatever question you desire. But I'm also going to leave the number for you to definitely hit me up as well. Somebody said the purple and the lavender is given. Yeah, man, it's given royalty. It's given, fly shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was just trying to, show out for Juneteenth, man. That's it, man. I was just trying to just do my 1-2. That's it, man. Sometimes I got to switch it up. I've been drug dealer fresh for the last couple of episodes. Now I just feel like I got to switch it up a little bit, man, to do my thing, man. My moderator, what's up? What's going on in the comment section? I see a comment that's going. I see somebody is commenting a lot. Somebody said, why pay $500 for a first date for somebody I might not even like? Listen, man, you don't got to spend $500 on the first date for somebody you don't like. You dig? You don't got to spend the $500. You don't got to spend that much to go to a nice restaurant. You just got to know where you're going. You dig? Do your research. Also, if you're worrying about the money, you shouldn't be on a date. You shouldn't take somebody on a date you don't see potential in anyway. And this is the last time I'm going to address it. Before you go on a date with a person, you should have a conversation with her on the phone, man. You should check her temperature on the phone. You dig? I know y'all used to texting. I know that's what everybody's doing right now. They really don't have conversations no more. Everybody want to text. I get that. But you should have a conversation with this young lady on the phone before you even go on a date. So you're going to check the temperature already before you get to that step. I know I got to hold your hands and walk you through this whole shit, because some of y'all niggas got bird brains and y'all don't understand. You're going to do your vetting from the beginning. From the moment you stop her, got a number, talk to her, and from the next moment when you call on the phone, you're going to do all of your vetting when you're talking on the phone, and you're going to know if this is a person you want to even go on a date with. You dig? Now, if you're just looking for a fly-by night, something to smash, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you don't got to take her nowhere, man. Tell her come over to the crib, get you a bottle of Casamigos, and you do your thing. You feel me? It all depends on the caliber of woman you're looking for. There's women out there that's like that. Get you a bottle of Casamigos. You dig? Tell her come over to the crib, Netflix and chill. And before you know it, bam, you got it. Drawers are coming down like a G-string on a stripper. You feel me? Yeah. It's going down like a G-string on a stripper, man. So you can do it any way you want to do it. I'm just giving niggas the game if you really want to take it somewhere further with this young lady. Now, like I said, if you just want to wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and you just trying to throw it to the wolves, it's all good. Bring it to the crib. But you ain't got to do really much. You ain't got to do really much. But if it's somebody you really trying to build a future with, you see something in her, you had a good conversation with her, you vibing with her, yeah, man, it's nothing to go to a nice restaurant. And like I said again, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can do your research and go to a nice restaurant that's very affordable. Very affordable. They got a lot of nice restaurants that's very affordable. You'll be surprised. You only end up spending $1.50, if that much. If that much. Shit only get expensive if you're dealing with a sailor, a woman that drinks a lot. That's the only time shit get expensive or really expensive, because the food don't be really that much. It be the drinks. Now, if you're dealing with a woman that drinks a lot and you go on a date with a woman that's ordering 3 and 4 drinks, that's when the bill becomes a little bit more unreasonable. But that's a red flag anyway, going out on a date with a woman that drinks a lot. If she drinks too much, that's a red flag for you, because anybody that drinks too much on the first date, I should let you know she does this all the time. Yeah, she might be an easy smash because she's drunk, she's intoxicated, she a little bit more loose, but she's not worth keeping in your phone or keeping a relationship with. You know what I mean? You just keep that at a distance once you finish with her, unless you're looking for somebody to have as a, you know what I mean, a smash buddy. You dig? There's different calibers of women out there. There's different pedigrees of women out there, so you can choose your pedigree, you can choose your pick, and you can have it your way, because it's your world. Yeah, it's like Burger King. You could have it your way. It's your world, whatever you desire, whatever you want. I'm just here to give you some game on how to go about it, you dig? And I was just giving you some experience of the conversation that I had with somebody that called me that wanted some advice, and I just gave them some real advice. Now, my advice don't, have to be something that you use in your daily life. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to say everything that's correct for everybody, because it's a case by case. You dig? This game ain't a one fit all. It's all case by case. And the person that I was talking to, they was having a little money. So I told them, man, that's nothing. Spend a couple dollars to see what this chick is all about. And maybe you might get that back in return. You never know. It depends on what you into. You dig? Just be patient, listen, and pay attention. You'll get everything you're looking for if you're looking for it. So anyway, we're going to leave the number in the comment section for you to call in, and you could ask me whatever question you want. I got my moderator leaving the number in there, so you can definitely call in right now. Remember what I told y'all, man, it's a give and take relationship. So if y'all want to support the platform, y'all know what y'all need to do. You dig? Give me a minute. We about to go to a commercial break. Cheers. Most of the time when somebody's reading a book and they get to a word they're not familiar with, they usually skim past that word and continue reading on. I ain't even gonna front, I used to do the same thing. But see, when you end up doing that, you usually miss the essence of what the author is trying to convey. So I don't do that anymore. What I do is I Google a word, I write it down, and I memorize it and I add it to my vocabulary. And that one simple task, separate the winners from the losers. Anytime you try to cut corners and cheat the grind, you end up cheating yourself. And how you do one thing is how you do everything. Check out my new book, Tips on Relationships, The Naked Truth About a Beautiful Lie. Cheers.